Okay. Is it live now? Got activity on the Twitch side, which is good. Stream finished. Oh, I think I know what happened. That's probably what went wrong. YouTube is just weird about how it does live streams. It's really unfortunate because... Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're not working now. All right. It says live. Are we live? We are live. Okay, cool. Everything's coming up aces. Mute. Close. Minimize. Close. All right. Good, good, good. Open our group. Make sure that's fine. Where's the restream chat? I want to get rid of that. Is it just chat? It is just chat. Okay, cool. We are down to the last 3 games during round 1. What's happening, everyone? This is Josh. I don't know why JB4 logo is not appearing. Oh, wait. I know why. Boop. There we go. That's what I wanted. How we doing, everyone? Another awesome Sunday here. Wouldn't be a live stream for me without it having some sort of technical difficulties in the beginning. But we are getting close to the end of the first round here. Looks like we have Simpsons, Doctor Who, and 8-Ball left to play. I apparently am on fire right now. 2 victories. Oh, I got 1 strike. So I got second last game. Thought I got first. Either way, we're still doing good. Tourney is going well thus far. Where's my grouping here? Okay, there we go. Now I can see everything. But yeah, walked away with 170K. Not the best supersonic game. As I was talking with Charlotte, I was saying this the right flipper feels a little soft, but still playable. Okay. I am going to look at our standings here, see what we've got going on left. Looking like we've got Joker Poker, D&D, Royal Flush, Stars, GOT, and Lord of the Rings still up and running. Once we get a little bit further on, we'll actually have the ability to have someone on the mic the whole time. I'll show them very quickly how to operate this whole setup here. For the moment, I'm going to go see if I can slot us in on a different table, check our battery meter on the laptop and whatnot, and we will be back shortly. All right, well, we do still have a couple of games in progress. Can't really squeeze in on them, at least easily for now, so we're just going to go to the commentary view. How we doing, everybody? Sorry about the laggy camera. This one's not super great. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. You're struggling at 720p, camera. Come on. What's the matter with you? Oh, well. We'll just leave it. It's fine. Not the end of the world. But yes, so first round in the books. Second round also in the books. We are almost there.
Pull you away for 2 minutes.
You're going to pull me away? Why? What's going on?
Pull you away because we're going to take our picture.
Oh, okay. Well, picture time. Player standings. Hi. All right, that wraps up round two. Just about to go live with round three. We'll move us to our new spot, and then we'll get to playing. Hopefully, I'm not going to follow myself around with the crash cart the whole time. And eventually, yes, we will have people here at the desk to provide commentary. Refresh. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think we're going to put this on... Oh, come on. I was going to say Whitewater. Oh, Blackout. It's right over top of it anyways.
This is Graham here, coming with you to fill in for Josh while he is setting up for the next round. Moving into round three of the John Breen Memorial Charity Pinball Tournament. We are desperately looking for an acronym to shorten that down, but we'll get there eventually.
See ya. Have a good one. Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Looks like he is setting up on Blackout, one of my favorite games. I love that early 80s era where it's kind of pulpy, kind of fiction-y, a lot of space-based, but like Alien and Star Wars-inspired pinball machines. Very classic. I'm going to hand it back to the person who knows what he's talking about.
So each round, you go to this, change it, and then it's on Blackout.
Yep.
And that's all you got to do.
Gotcha.
Should be a group here. These are the 2 chat rooms. Not that anyone's talking.
I just like talking to myself.
No, that's fine. Are you not in the third?
No. I've been here since 8 a.m., dude. I got like 2 hours in.
I feel it. I feel it. Crap. I forgot to check where I am. Whitewater.
Josh needed to check where he was going. He is playing on Whitewater, one of our most expensive machines, as it has the original topper to it. I didn't know that was a big deal, but apparently it's huge. Back onto Charlotte on Blackout. We have got David Demos, Charlotte Robertson, one of our very own, Clark Fraley, and Jesse. Playing Blackout. Looks like Clark and Jesse are both on 3 strikes, which is the third round. Not great, not bad. Charlotte and David, both 2 strikes. Doing pretty good heading into the third round. Oh, looks like Charlotte just sunk her first ball. Looking like 48K. Strong lead over 16K in first place. You can see Clark in the bottom left of your screen, and bottom right is Jesse. From the surface of the sun, we have the garage door open, so it can be very bright. So it looks like he has caught the pinball on the flipper. A pretty advanced move for pinball that I still am pretty bad at. There's a reason I am commentating and not participating. Oh, there it goes. Looks like he topped out at 25,150. A pretty good score. Put him in second place. Now we have Jesse coming up to the machine. Now, if you notice, in the center of the board, there is the rotation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in a circle with 20 in the center. That is the multiplier and adds bonus onto the scores. Any words, Lindsay?
Hello, everyone. I would just like for Graham to know that our owner, Paul Yates, saw that Graham was doing a play-by-play, and he said, "Is Graham doing a play-by-play? That's so awesome!" And so he's very excited about this. So good job to Josh and Graham today for putting this all together.
Doing our best. And I just like to hear myself talk, so I will do play-by-play as long as you let me. I don't have a lot to say because I still don't know a lot about the machines, but I will do my best and keep people up to date. It looked like...
That's okay. That's the outline.
I know that much. Jesse is strong pulling into first place.
I wish that we could show Jesse's stance because Jessie has this amazing flamingo stance when she plays.
She has like one leg on the ground, the other leg on the pinball machine to her right.
I would definitely hurt my ankle if I were Jessie and played like that.
I just have hurt ankles to begin with.
Oh, so this machine reminds me, I was standing in front of this machine a minute ago because we had a photographer from the Seaville Weekly here. They are going to put a picture of this tournament in this Wednesday's edition, so check that out if you are in Charlottesville.
Or not, because I know I shared this to everyone in my Discord. So there's a lot of people in Canada who also got this link and are hopefully watching.
Canada.
A lot of my World of Warcraft raid team are Canadian.
I love that. Hi, Canadians. We are your friends.
We are. We happily trade apple butter for maple syrup. Probably 6 or 7. It's going to be the rest of the day. It's the pinball tournament. So it's looking like Clark did not quite catch up to the rest of the pack. It's looking like David is at 101.020, Charlotte 076, Clark 045, and Jessie 105 going into her second ball. Strong lead. She just drained it pretty early, leaving her at 117. That is in striking distance for David. Let's see if he can pull it out. Charlotte not too far behind. You can get some pretty big scores pretty quickly with this machine. Just keeping the ball alive to build that bonus can go a long way. David looking like he's at 153. He is in the lead, but his ball just drained. Final score, can't really tell because of the glare, because of the open window. Looking like 189, 580. Charlotte's up next on her last ball. Really should come up with a cheat sheet or something for these machines for commentary. That'll be Yeah, that'd be a good idea for next tournament. Oops, Charlotte just crossing over into six figures. 111, 190. Oh, she just drained, ending at 131, 190. That should put her in second place for now. However, Clark and Jessie still have one ball left to play. It's anyone's game. Do you have any words from people at home, Josh?
Sorry?
Do you have any words from people at home?
Whitewater is being mean to me today.
It's mean to a lot of people every day. And thanks to our many sponsors for this tournament, we've got gift cards up for prizes from Reclaim Arcade, Roanoke Pinball Museum, Seaville Escape Room, who are our neighbors right next door, as well as cash prizes for first, second, and third place. Oh, looks like Jessie just drained her last ball. Looking at the final totals now, it's looking like David came away with it. 185, 131, 79, 136. Ooh, Charlotte, third place. Come on. Do the arcade a little more credit than that. And we get to see the top of Josh's hat as we move to the next machine. Ooh, we're going to Whitewater. Machine he just said was treating him poorly. It is a very fun machine. themed, kind of in a faux National Lampoon's Great Vacation vibe, or the Goofy movie for people born after 1985. Takes the role of a group of vacationers going down a series of rapids and avoiding the Sasquatch. Looks like we're coming into a game in progress. Ball 2. So coming into this table, we have Reagan, Kendall, Paul Ferlin, who's one of our amazing pinball technicians, and Joshua Miller, who set up this stream. He seems to be in the lead. Nope, he is in second place right now, going into his ball 2. He is the only one with a strike in this group. This is a very high-playing group. Round 3, 0 strikes mean they have won every previous game. See the top right of the pinball board, that big faux Sasquatch. He is trying to capture your ball, throw you in a whirlpool, and just have his way with you. Ooh, ball drained right into the outlane. Despite Josh's best efforts to tilt the board, no luck with that. Oh, yes, you can see in their rankings, these are the top 4 players in the tournament right now in terms of strikes. Paul Ferlin is a consummate professional, always performs great. One of the nicest guys I've seen, though I did take a round from him in my first tournament ever, which was Thad Pinball a few years ago. Yeah, that was Thad Pinball 2 years ago now. Oh, looks like we got a reset for Reagan going back into the launch pit, having some mechanical trouble getting that ball into the lane. Oh, there it goes. Looks like we are headed towards a multi-ball. Oh, as the extra ball is lit. Looks like Reagan is bringing up 4th place right now in his 3rd ball. It's at 16 million. Kendall is at around 30 million. Oh, there it is. There is the multi-ball Insanity Falls jackpot. This will be big. This is his chance to really come from behind and secure a commanding score that the rest of the players are going to have to catch up on. That is a big $12 million jackpot. He is in the lead on his 3rd ball. Advanced Raf, another 4 million big jackpots. He's making the most out of that multi-ball and all the things it let him set up during that time. Oh, he's advanced 3 rafts. It looks like he's got 2 more to set up on the multi-ball. Jumping far ahead. Remember, he was at 14 million. Now he's upwards of 60, and he is still going. Doing as much as he can to build as much of a lead as he can for the other 3 players to get their shot. Oh, and he had to drain his extra ball. Thank you to everyone joining the stream as we are celebrating the life of one of our former friends, one of our former regulars, John Breen. Passed away several years ago due to lung cancer. He was a lifetime smoker. Left us with his parting words: don't smoke, play pinball. So we come together every year for this charity tournament, try to raise money for him. Looks like Reagan has wrapped up his last ball. Tons of bonuses. Total bonus 1.2 million. Ending score is 64 million. High but not unreachable. If Kendall and Josh have set up their boards properly, they should be able to grab a multi-ball and fly past him. Rooting for you, Josh. One of our own. Handles many of our video game technicians, as well as the one who set up the stream. So as we are changing over players, if you notice that big, looks like a Bigfoot plush in the top right corner, that is a huge ramp diverter. It can lead into 3 possible paths. It's what helps triggers the multi-ball. It's what helps take you down that far left ramp. It's the real decider on how you set up your board and how you progress through this table. On to Paul Furlan's turn. His ball 3. Kendall had a short trip through the rapids. Let's see how Paul Furlan can do. And we'll update the scores when they show back up. Ooh, a short ball from Paul Furlan. Having a little bit of trouble. Now we're into Josh. Looking like, ooh, Kendall at 52 million. Paul stuck at 14 million. Reagan is still in the lead at 64 million. Josh is about 20 million behind. Let's see how he can do. Launcher on this table seems to be having a little bit of trouble getting the ball over that hump and onto the actual table. And again, this machine is almost 40 years old at this point, so we do the best with what we can. Josh locking his second ball towards that multi-ball. He'll need to lock one more and then trigger it before he can really get a chance at those big multi-ball points. See him there using that path diverter. Avoiding the Sasquatch, sending it down the swirly bits. Planning his whitewater vacation. Ooh. Drained there. No luck. Looking like Reagan is going to walk away with this one. He will be the last player with no strikes. That is a auspicious position. He'll be the one to beat today. Looks like Kendall in second, Josh in third, Paul in fourth. Do better, Josh. We believe in you. We know you can. Again, the arcade is open to the public today. Our pinball machines are kind of occupied by this tournament. However, the rest of the arcade is open to the public. Come in, stop on by. How do you feel about your performance, Josh?
Like I said, it was bullying me today, and as you could see, the last ball there was pretty miserable.
The bullying does continue.
Alright, let's begin two, I guess.
I'm going to take a break for a few minutes and check upstairs on our other staff and the rest of the arcade. I will leave you with Josh.
Okay, round 3 is done. Time to update our standings board here and figure out where we're putting the cart. Do. Come on now. Show me the magic. Open the round, Dan. Come on. Looks like Regan is our only person strikeless so far. Kendall Taz with 1, Ben Dutton with 1, and Malcolm Dyson with 1. Everyone else has 2 or more. Come on, rounds. There we go. Okay. I think we're going to go to Joker Poker.
All right, folks, I am back, sponsored by water. It's what you're made of. Taking a look at Joker Poker, one of my favorite games, one of the few games I actually know the mechanics of. We're on player 2. This is Ben Dutton, working on it. So the main mechanic for this table is that there are sets of sets of targets that are set up as playing cards. So as the rounds progress, you've got to hit first the 10 to activate the 5 times bonus. And then you've got to hit both the jacks, then the 3 queens, the 4 kings, and then the 5 aces plus the joker. As each ball progresses, the 5 times bonus is harder and harder to get, but it does stack. So you can get a lot of bonus points through executing it properly, proper aim, proper timing, taking your time, making sure that you're hitting all of your shots. Looking like we are on Ben Dutton's first ball. Oh, no, sorry. We have moved down to Kendall on their first ball. Looks like Malcolm ended his first ball with a score of 72. Ben 101, 120, 101,000. Very good on this table. We're picking up with Reagan, who is still at 0 strikes going into the 4th round. Testing. Malcolm is up. Oh, Malcolm, a quick ball there. These older machines, analog machines, no computers in them, they are fast. That's why they give you 5 balls, and it is very easy to sink a ball immediately or by accident. Now, this game does have a little bit of a save. If you notice at the very bottom of the table, there's a flashing purple light when they first plunge the ball. It lasts for about 12 seconds. If the ball drains, you can relaunch, but that is a tight... Ooh, there we see Ben sinking a ball. No mercy on Joker Poker. Moving on to Kendall, rocking the Dominion Pinball League hat. Great if you want to protect your identity in the MCU, because no one will know what DPL really means. Oh, looks like Kendall just drained his ball. Checking up on the scores. Malcolm at 82,000. Ben 106,000. Kendall 43,000. Reagan starting his second ball at 7,500. Surprisingly, that's not as far back as you would think. With these machines, it is very easy to catch up as other players get a bad roll and sink their balls early or without warning, trying to set up some other bonus. Ooh, just like that, Malcolm's ball sunk almost immediately, but he did get saved by the table. Trying to set up several distance bonuses. This is ball 3, I believe, so he's got to hit all 3 of those queens in order to activate that 5 times bonus. Queens are in the center right of the board. As you saw, the arcade is open to regular children, and as children will do, they will investigate anything and scamper away. Looks like Ben trying to get it. Ooh, right into that outlane. Bad luck on his part. He's kind of been slowed down. He hit that 105, and he's now at 125, and not much ground gained. Still sitting pretty happy in first. We're up to Kendall, Dominion Pinball League regular. Joker Poker really has no mercy today. These balls are draining fast and draining quickly, not letting players build up any major bonuses or really get their feet underneath them to set up these poker scores and hit the targets they need. It is possible to hit 2 targets at once, but as you get... Ooh, there goes Reagan. Bad bounce off the jacks, straight down the hole. It hurts. Oh, my apologies. Those were the kings on the right. Kings are on the right. Jacks are on the left. That's the pair of jacks that you've got to hit. Now on to Malcolm's 4th ball. Kind of guessing right here. Can't see the ball counters. Picking up with Ben Dudden again. We are in, quick drain. No mercy on these older pins. Checking in on the scores. Looks like Malcolm has taken the lead. 147 with Ben 130. Kendall and Reagan still struggling to get into the 6-digit range. Kendall at 44 Kendall at 61, Reagan at 44. If Reagan does not pick this up, these will be his first strikes of the tournament. If he stays where he is, that will be 4th place, which will be 2 strikes, taking him down pretty quickly. This is an 8-strike tournament, so he still has plenty of room to come back and keep playing. Looks like Kendall's having some trouble with the plunger. It looks like Spring's a little weak. There we go, hitting that 5,000 or that 5K bonus, hitting the ABCs at the top. He's got to hit all 4 of those kings on the right to activate the bonus. It is difficult, but not impossible. Looks like he's doing a little pre-work on the aces in the back. Set those up so that when he hits the kings, they are ready to go. Ooh, good lucky bounce there. 2 kings down. Got the jacks down by accident. Got the queens down by accident. But it is not their turn, so they're set up. They got that bonus. Ooh, all the kings are down. He's got the 10 on the left and then 2 aces left at the back left. It is difficult to get those aces with all the blockers in the way. You have to kind of get the ball back in that area and then use that final flipper you see in the center top. Oh, there goes the ball drain with Kendall. Great ball, though. He's now sitting at 150 and climbing 160. 172-420. A great ball from Kendall, bringing him into first. It is Reagan's go. Let's see if he can pull something out today. He performed very well on Whitewater just previously. He has gone there. He's got the 10 down. He's got the he's got 2 kings left to get down. 1 jack, 1 queen left. He got the joker in the far back already. Oh, there goes the jacks. That was sinks as he's going for the kings, setting him at 80,000. He's going to have some trouble making that up that gap on the last ball. Now on to Malcolm's final ball. Got a lot of things set up, but to activate that 5x bonus, he's going to have to get all 4 aces and the joker in the back. Oh, is he going to get saved? Looks like he did get saved by the ball catcher. That purple flashing light at the bottom center of the pinball board. Shout out to anyone in my World of Warcraft guild who is watching, Amscaster. I'm sure we will get some progression tonight. But back into this tournament. Malcolm making a... looks like it's draining. Going to leave him at 197,300. It's a good score, better than most of my scores, but it does leave him in striking distance of Kendall and Ben. Ben starting at 130,000. Gives him a chance to really build up ahead of steam to get some of those big bonuses and multipliers. Tables like this, unlike some of the more modern tables, you're not really building up mechanics round over round. You are practicing and setting up. Little tilt warning right there. When the lights flash like that means you're pretty close to a tilt. Of course, tilt means you do lose the ball. Sitting at 165, 166. Hitting the center. He's got all those kings on. He just needs that 10 on the left to activate that 5x bonus. Bad ball. Tried to juggle it and pause it, ending up 191,330 right behind Malcolm. It was a dead heat for a second. Looked like a shoo-in, but no luck. Kendall's now up next, but he and Malcolm are Dominion Pinball League regulars, so I'm really happy if either of them wins. A word for our listeners, Charlotte.
Oh, we got Kendall Tawes up. Just, ooh. Bad roll under the flipper to the drain.
He is out into a commanding lead right now. Reagan has a lot to catch up on, about 140K if he wants to walk away in first place. 110K if he wants to get to second place. Not impossible, but it's going to be difficult. He's going to have to be very careful, very cautious, trying to keep control of the ball, avoiding those speedy drains just like that. That's how the ball drains, folks. Looking like Reagan in last place, Kendall in first, Malcolm in second, and Ben in third. Great showing for Dominion Pinball League regulars. They do have slight advantage as they play on these tables every week. Dominion Pinball League meets every week, Tuesday at 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m., my apologies. We normally get started around 7. $10 dues, and it is a great way to practice and play. All skill levels are welcome in the league. We do not turn away anyone because they're bad at pinball. If we did, I would have never joined. Shout out also to Saber Games and Cards for taking a lot of my money for Warhammer things. And a shout out to all of the wonderful sponsors for this event who helped us provide prizes to make sure that the people coming here to compete walk away with something useful. Looks like we're going to be changing tables now. As you see, our lovely Josh getting ready to move the apparatus to a new table. And we will continue in just a minute. We do have someone playing the board, but they appear to be too short for the camera. I'm guessing it is a child practicing on the machine for fun. Oh, you can see the top of his head there. Having some fun playing the machines. That's what it's really about, folks. Whether you know the mechanics or you don't, it's just about the kinetic version of a fidget toy. Watching that little steel ball sprint around the board, running into things. We're going to check on the standings real quick. Let's see how the... Looking like we're waiting on 4 tables to wrap up NBA Fast Break, Foo Fighters, Revenge of Mars, and Congo, and then we'll be moving on to the next round pretty shortly. Josh, taking a go at Joker Poker. Poking the Joker. Joking the poke. trying to set up for that 5x multiplier. Oh, looks like we are finally moving to a new table. Let us see where we go. Looks like we are taking a break between Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. The Fantasy Canyon, you could say. Oh, we got to plug into charge. Well, I'm going to be taking a break for just a minute. I will be back probably commentating on, we'll be moving into round 5 pretty shortly. Keep an eye out. Thanks for everyone for listening, and thanks for especially everyone who came out to the stream, or came out to the tournament to compete. So, checking in on the player standings, it's looking like no one is. It looks like no one is really close to elimination right now. With a few people sitting at 3 strikes, including Paul Yates, our fabulous owner. This whole place started as his pinball collection, and it has slowly grown over time. Still waiting for a few games to wrap up. Kendall still sitting at 1 strike, doing pretty good. Reagan, who we just saw, getting 2 strikes at once. Not a great game for him, but there's still plenty of tournament left to play.
All right, folks, we are getting close towards the end of round 4. Graham has stepped off the mic, so I'm back for just a little while here. We are about an hour and 20 minutes into the tourney so far. 4 rounds, almost completed. We got Foo Fighters and RFM, both really long playing games left to come through. Now, chat is disabled for this live stream. Well, that is not what I want to see. I want to see that YouTube. Let me see the chat, please. Pop out, chat. There we go. Now we've got that. Chat from this has already popped out. That's what we want. Good, good, good. And you go here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. So let's just walk through. We will say hi to some people. See how far away our microphone can get before it craps out. Can't go too far here. Well, here we are again, Mr. Furlan, playing pinball together. How do you feel like your games are going? Yes, it is live.
Oh, no. I'd say I started out strong and I'm reverting to average.
Reverting to average. Okay. Yeah. What about you, Matt? Your game's going okay?
I'm picking up steam.
All right. Yeah.
Remaining optimistic.
Good, good. Yeah, we want to keep this tournament going a long time. That's why we started it at 2 rather than our usual start time of like 5 p.m. We'll see. Looks like Dan's got his hands underneath 8-ball fussing with something. But what's that? A dirty switch. No one likes a dirty switch. Got to get in there and scrub it up. Make sure it's nicey nice. No. Oh, no. Now, if only we had some sandpaper. We got to be getting close to the end here soon. Of this round, at least. Of this round. Okay, so we got a refresh here coming soon, but as of right now, we are looking at Foo and RFM still going. Let me see if I can interact with our source here and actually scroll through our list of people. Still, we've got Kendall Tawes in first place with a single strike. Robert Peters, whom I just went up against. Tough contender today. With 2, Regan Hari with 2, John Cahotas with 2, Ben Dudden with 2, Cam Hari, Hari? I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that name. They've also got 2, and Malcolm with 2. Got Furlan, Paul Furlan, Laura Fraley, Michael Dimitrizen, and myself, and Scott Searcy with 3. Ryan Gallo with 4. Our tournament organizer today, Daniel Purdy with 4. Mark Parrish with 4. David Demas with 4. Almost have some elims today. We are actually doing an 8-strike tourney. Originally, it was thought to be 8, and then we were spitballing the idea of bumping it down to 7, and then we just settled on 8 today. So that's where we've got it. Colin Sartori with 7. Sam McGeehan with 7. Closest to being eliminated in the tourney so far today. Looks like we just had a game finish up. We got RFM left to play. Let's see if I can get the draw doc out. John Madden view. Trying to get that prepped and ready to go for when I want it. Cursor. All right, cool. Oh, well, how about that? I actually can't just leave that up. Fair enough. Bum, bum, ba, ba. So how we doing, folks? We doing okay? We are on our last game for round 4 in the John Breen Memorial Charity Pinball Tournament. Dan, did Lindsay say how much we have accrued for donations so far?
No, she did not.
No, she did not. Okay, so we don't have a total so far for how much we have made for the Ronald McDonald House charity today, but part of our donations come from the entry fees, and we have a fair number of players today, so we will. Let me see if I can pop this back up. There we go. That's good. Good there. Good there. No. Oh, it looks like round 4 should be done. I think Dan just has to set it in stone, and we will be good to go. Let me go back to our player standings here. Dan was trying to get 8-ball operating proper. We were having a bit of a flipper issue, and he was in there trying to clean up a switch. You, sir, are holding down first place at the moment. Yeah, only person on the board with a single strike, Kendall. How's that feel? Shocked by it? Well, I mean, do you think you've got a good chance at the victory for today? For the moment, yeah. Get 3 more rounds in, we'll see how we're feeling after that. Yeah, we'll hit 5 o'clock and you'll just crash hard. I mean, we got 50 minutes. We'll see how it is. Let me go poke my head back out here and see what our status is on our rounds here. I do believe we're about to start the next round. Yep, looking like Dan's about to start our next round here. Once we get that situated, I'll put our cart in a new spot. I will start playing. And again, as I said, once we start having people drop out, I will have other people tag in for the commentary role. Let's see if I can fix this.